Hello, my grand darlings. It's Crimson Vow release. A lot of fun stuff going on. Let me go ahead and save these changes. We've been playing some of Gabriel Nassif's Vampires. We did some Dimir control. There's, of course, my Lando Calrissian Gruul Landfall control list that I've been having a lot of fun with. And I was noticing that we have not actually done a lot of aggro or white decks. And mono white is really kind of considered the really great #1 tip-top smasher deck, period, right now. Mono white aggro. But I don't like mono white as much as I like white plus a little splash of color, you know? I don't like my LaCroix plain, as it were. So this is a cute Selesnya Aggro list that leverages some really cool cards, notably Katilda, Dawnhart Prime. Human creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana of any of this creature's colors, so we can kind of ramp with our small creatures. We also have Hamlet Vanguard, one of the new ones. Hamlet Vanguard enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it for each other non-token human you control. So if you have 2 humans out, this is a 5/5 with Ward 2. Incredible. And we also have some of the traditional all-stars. You know, we have the Brutal Cathar, we have Adeline, Resplendent Cathar, Toski, Maul, the Skyclaves, Join the Dance is sort of one of the new ones that are being leveraged. But also one of the new cards, Hopeful Initiate, Training, which means that whenever you attack, if a creature with a greater power attacked, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. So this is just kind of an aggro list, and as usual, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play in best of 1 foist, just to get a little bit of feel to it. Claytonius G says, hey man, don't normally send messages like this. Generally feels in bad taste, however. Feel compelled this time. I just had to let go of my cat after his sickness. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Since I spent last night with him chilling next to me watching some of your story videos, since I needed a bundle of positivity, so I can't thank you enough for all you do. All you do for your community. Day 9, love you, buddy. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened, Claytonius G, and, you know, we're really pleased to be able to provide some comfort in tough times. I really care a lot about that. Like, a lot about just being able to provide a sense of getaway-dom. Because, I mean, if I'm being honest, I kind of feel like we all need a good chunk of that, you know? Alright, so we are against another mono-white aggro list. Sun Gold Sentinel is the 3/2 for 2. It's just a great beater, but then also it can get hexproof and not be blocked by creatures of particular color till next turn. And Mono White is incredibly popular in the ladder right now. So I think that in this matchup, because I'm the multicolored list, I have a little bit more control opportunities, control potentials. Thalia generally is better against the more spelly, casty kind of decks like Dimir Control, because it just slows your opponent down a turn. But the first strike means that, you know, not too shabby in this spot. Yeah, I'm just going to straight up trade this. It's totally fine. Lovely. And I will go ahead and put down the second white source. Let's see. Equal to the number of creatures you control when you attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and just swing this in right now. I think that this is... Adeline is good to just play early to build this value. Brutal Cathar will eventually plop on down. Not anytime soon, though. Not anytime soon. Our opponent has left a single open mana every single turn, which is rough for them, if we're being honest. So I'm going to swing with this. The Elite Spellbinder will block. So I just think we'll just continue to build the board. Oops, I missed some damage because I forgot it's going to make 2 anyways. We'll go ahead and go wide. Become the widest boy. Albatross of Time. What a treat to see you. treat to see you. How's our sweetest bird going? Oh god, I pulled my back over the weekend. Probably because when I was hanging out with my brother, we were just we were drinking whiskey. He was in a chair and I was on his bed, sort of like hunched, just and then I like stood up later and I was like, oh! Now, could also be the jiu-jitsu that's causing some pain. What whiskey were you having? I have no idea, Gunny. I don't know. It was brown whiskey. Well, I mean, this is good. Let's go ahead and just have this be absolutely enormous, as we have 1, 2, 3 humans. This is a 7/7 with Ward 2. Big Bada. I think these are the only 2 that we swank with, huh? The Barbarians is a Scottish person. That statement hurt my soul. Fine by me. Take that, Scotsman. Take that. Why don't you go try to say purple burglar alarm, okay? Why don't you try to say purple burglar alarm? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to YouTube and look up purple burglar alarm. And you'll see, you'll see a video from Limmy. Limmy's great. I love Limmy. Who's looking it up right now? Oh. Skyclave apparition. What a twat. Alright. How long have you been training jiu-jitsu? A week, dancing dude. Did it for a week and then I threw out my neck. Kabira Takedown. Oh. This? Isn't it? So we'll kill this. We have another one here. That was like a lot less damage than I thought. I think I want to just reduce total number of units, huh? That's right. You're going crazy to say goodbye to Adeline. It's okay. I'm crazy in the coconut. Gunny just gifted a tier 1 sub to Limmy. Well, I don't think Limmy is here. Wait, what? Limmy's here? Since when did that fucking happen? What? No, that's... I find that all strange. Happy birthday to Limmy. I don't know how that works, but holy shit. Alright. Brutal Cathar. Alright, and I get the Intrepid Adversary. You can gift a sub to an arbitrary user that doesn't have to be in chat. Oh! Oh! Let's not attack with these. There we go. I don't know why this is what my opponent's choosing, but I'm happy to see it. Popple Bug Ludalom. So it looks like we're winning against Zavvy Man. Looks like we're winning. It's Squadron says, hey, thanks, DJ Furball, for the sub. Yeah, dude, DJ Furball is just a little darling sweetie pie. So this is death, right? Oh. Oh, dude, I can't subtract 1 from things. I even know what this card does. I even know exactly how this guy works. Isn't that something strange? Cave of the Frost Dragon. Okay. Do. Yeah, what is going on with New World? What is going on with New World? What even is? What's going on with that? Ooh, that's not what you want to do. Yeah, I think my opponent just lost now. Because when I first looked at New World, I had issues with the just second-to-second combat, and feel, and systems and design. So if I just swing out, my opponent can block a good bit of it. Great. Yeah, I mean, the issue I had with New World is that the second-to-second and minute-to-minute experience I think the play is clear. I had issues with the second-to-second, minute-to-minute experience, and then the hour-to-hour, like how my improvement and growth and all that sort of stuff, how that content felt, I did not find as compelling. Oh, this has first strike? Oh yeah, I guess I could have killed that. Yep. I've been forgetting about this every single time, but I incidentally have had enough mana. I'm never gonna finish this point, so let me wait till after this game. Prevents 1 damage with it. So my opponent should, in theory... Oh, I fucked up. Gets countered. Oh, let's do this one and this one, please. Oh. What's your favorite bar? The space bar. Oh. That's cute, but it doesn't matter, yeah. Okay. Here was my opinion on New World. When I first played it, I felt like the second-to-second, minute-to-minute experience was very weak. I felt like when I swung my sword and hit something, when I picked up an item and equipped it, all of those very basic things just didn't really feel very satisfying to me. And the hour-to-hour sense of progressing with your levels, getting better loot, growing in power, just looking at the skill trees didn't give me this sense of excitement and aspiration. And what do I mean by this? I mean like when I was younger, and I would open up the Diablo 2 skill tree, and I would look and go, holy crap, if I get to level 60... or level 30, I can unlock this ability where I drop a meteor, right? Oh, it's going to be so exciting to level up. Like, I didn't have a lot of that stuff. And so, for me, I just went, oh, okay, so if the first 20 hours of the game is going to be growing in level, doing a lot of the basics of character growth, simple quests, things like this, when this 20-hour experience is going to mostly be about that second-to-second, minute-to-minute gameplay plus hour-to-hour progression, if I'm not excited by that, I'm never going to get to the 100-hour mark. So I put it down, and I gave it a low review. I think I gave it like a 3 out of 10 or something, or 2 out of 10. Maybe as high as a 4, but probably a 3. I said, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 10 with low confidence in my answer. Because here's something that is very, very true. If you look at the fighting game scene, okay, because I am horrible at fighting games, but I really like to watch fighting games. Quite a great deal. If you're someone who's really, really experienced with a whole bunch of the complexities and nuances of fighting games, when a new fighting game comes out that goes one step deeper, you go, oh, all this already pre-existing fighting game knowledge that I have, I get to use that, plus this twist that the game has. Like maybe this game has the ability to spend a special resource to cancel the animation of your character so you can get combos that you wouldn't normally be able to do. Ooh, how and where do I want to actually try to do that stuff? That's an interesting puzzle. Again, for someone who is an experienced fighting game player. But for someone like me who's new, man, I don't have the skill to even do the basic stuff, so those systems feel more daunting to me. Maybe it's fun for an end game player. And this is kind of how I was feeling about New World. I don't know enough about how fighting games work. I don't know enough about how MMOs work in the late game after you've been playing for 1 billion hours. So maybe if you get to the 1 billion hour mark, it's actually pretty tight. It's actually pretty tight. And that's why I said low confidence, because it could be the late game is amazing. But then, I mean, just looking at the world map seemed relatively tiny. Oh, why can't I hold all these ghasts? So I'm going to go down the Katilda route. These give -1/-1, so I think that if I go super wide, I can ramp. But yeah, I mean, the Brutal Cathar. Dude, I might just trade this stupid Thalia, man. Whatever. But, like, I don't know, the map seems small. The concept, which is fight over various pieces of territory, felt very fleeting. Dude, I just think I keep the pressure up. Alright. This player could double block Adeline and then double -1/-1 Adeline. This is going to kill Thalia, and I think that's fine. I think we're okay with that. So yeah, I don't know. I just, it was hard for me to see what the late game experience was. I played, oh, sick. Meat Hook Massacre. Ba 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 ba. If you need me, I'll be joining the dance. Get it, got it good. Champagne of the Parish. Death Priest of Miracle. Oh, boy. Eat this one. I'm gonna do some slick turn passing. Alright. Let's champion o'clock. I think that's the play. Bong. Yeah, this is I just think it. My opponent doesn't get any land. Or if my opponent gets any land, then Brutal Cathar flips. It's a scab. Exchange here. Click off this. Alright. I mean, we lose some life, but then we just gain 4. I don't see what the big fucking deal is. Bam, 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 bam. Terrific. Really good, really good. So we do this next. Because if we draw another land, we could be in the situation where we can play Intrepid and go pump, pump, pump. Oh, you love to see it. I wouldn't do that. Mm-mm-mm. So I want this one to flip, right? So I will then just play these two, because now it's bound to flip. I'll put it on this one. Swing with this, it has first strike. Snatch this. Again, if my opponent draws land, Brutal Cathar flips back over. Scabs on scabs, baby. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's so gross. Do I even want to do this, though? Yeah. Yes, I do. For the lifelink. Draw cards, my babies. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so good. Num, 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 num. So, Toski's coming to town. I think the Indestructible guy's probably a pretty good one to be attacking with, huh? I'm greedy, so I'm going to go for the biggest Intrepid Adversary turn next turn. I think that's actually really good. Oh, you love to see it. Alright, Santa Sean is coming to town. Oh, yeah. Let me buff the thing that gives life damage. Alright. Ah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Heyman says, oh, and that Blizz thing being terrible coming to light. Haven't touched their product since. Oh, dude. Yeah, like that actually, we didn't even get a chance to talk about that yesterday. You know, I didn't even think about that because I was feeling really, really just dead tired yesterday. And I know I have a lot going on. There's a lot of reasons, but certainly seeing all the news coming out about Bobby Kotick just covering up sexual assault, rape, other sorts of things at Blizzard, or excuse me, at Activision Blizzard is... Ugh. Jesus. What the hell? I mean, I'll say again, I know that Activision Blizzard consists of many delightful people. Delightful people. I know that. And I know that Activision Blizzard consists of lots of complex interconnecting systems and blah, 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 blah. And I also believe in redemption. I believe in giving someone who messed up the chance to not mess up in the future. Not saying, oh, no, it doesn't matter, but like genuinely being in a spot where you go, hey, this matters a lot. You deserve some punishment, but again, chances at redemption. I want Activision Blizzard of the future, in a few years, to be a beacon of all the stuff that, frankly, they should have been in the first place. I'll eat this, please. I want those things very much, but in the meantime, I'm just not going to play any Activision Blizzard games. Sure, it's temporary. Sure it is. But I ain't gonna do it. Man, it is really clear how this deck just takes off. Like, Intrepid Adversary, I think, is one of the big reasons why Mono White Weenie is just such a sick list. I want to swing with the Brutal Cathar. I think that even though they would have to double block, I think I still don't accept that trade because I would rather have it flip and then come back and pick off another thing. Yeah, this is one of the lists that is also floating around a lot. These Righteous Valkyrie-based lists. Yeah, I just find that whole situation just, like, appalling. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just, like, the most ridiculous thing. Cultural Con says, if it makes you guys feel any better, I do stock trading, and ATVI stock is down 31% in the last 6 months. Yeah, I mean, if I'm being... Well, look, I appreciate you included the line, if it makes you guys feel any better. You know, included that in your comment. Because the fact of the matter is that, like, what I actually want is for harassment and sexual assault to stop. You know, that's like my actual wish and my actual goal. Or at the very least for victims to get some sort of... I mean, it's so sad to say, but I hope the victims get, like, let's get anything for them at the very least. Support, treatment, prevention, accountability, all these sorts of things. What am I talking about? I can just feel myself getting mad. Yeah, I mean, like that's what I want. I want those things to shift in that direction. And I generally dislike the idea, or I not dislike, but I want to try to personally avoid, because for instance, I can feel myself getting really angry right now. For however calm and similar to how I've been acting all stream I may look, like I really feel that, right? And when I get angry, I tend to behave in ways that don't necessarily fall in line with what my actual goals are. So, for instance, there's part of me, and this is why I'm bringing this up, is because of what you said, Cultricon, you know, like hey, the stock went down. Yeah! And that feels a little bit like, ha, got you. Oh, nice, our opponent, Makey the Mistakey. Terrific. I thought that what my opponent was going to do is wait until it was my turn. And then, in response, do stuff. Oh, that's right, because it flips on their turn so they can still sack. But anyways, like, you know, there's something righteous to me that's just like, yeah, the money went down. But, like, my goal in the long run, what do I actually want? What I want is not for shareholder value to plummet. What I want is for workplace environments to have accountability when people are fucking up and making mistakes. And I want there to be accountability when people are just frankly being terrible people. Because, I mean, there's a difference between those two. There's a difference between those two. I mean, you know, I think that there's... Jeez, my opponent has 56 health. Is this what the deck? Like, what is this? I think I don't actually have a lot of recourse here with these flappers. So I'm going to go ahead and tap out. And then I'm going to switch to best of 3. Yeah, because, I mean, there's a difference between someone being naive and stupid and reading signals wrong, and then someone committing some heinous act and then trying to cover it up and threatening people if they want to talk about it. You know what I mean? They're both negatives. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's important to delineate the negatives because we want to delineate what the type of accountability that person should have is. You know? So let's talk a little bit about the sideboard plan. In the sideboard, we have some cards that actually are really interesting. Valorous Stance. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. You'll note that there's 4 in the sideboard, because boy, is there a whole lot of really nice threats that are 4 or greater, such as that Angel that we just lost to, but also Werewolf lists, stuff like this. Portable Holes. Elite Spellbinders for the control matchup, certainly. Portable Hole. For the aggro, certainly. Fateful Absence seems like sort of a flex card, but that's mainly just removal. But occasionally if we're against a... By the way, this is... Let me split it like this. I can't? Okay. Oh, I really don't like the sideboard UI. So we have 4 Portable Holes here and a Fateful Absence. Like, I think this is a really cute idea. And this is something that took me a while to understand in sideboardings. Let's say we wanted 3 cards against aggro in the sideboard and 3 cards versus control, but we only had 5 slots. What you do is you try to find some overlap card. So Fateful Absence is an interesting example of an overlap card. Portable Hole is the superior option against ultra aggro lists. And so if we only had room for 3 anti-aggro cards or 3 anti-control cards, again, you might go 2 Portable Holes, 2 anti-control cards, and 1 Fateful Absence. And this is sometimes why you see one-ofs in sideboards. It can be so hard to go, how did they know that they wanted just one of this type of effect? And what you do is you try to look for conceptual overlap, right? So like, This might not be the strongest example, but like, let's say this deck struggles a lot against aggro, so we have some portable hulls, we have some valorous stances against the aggro, we even have some Sigrid God favored against aggro, but it felt like we needed one more card that was anti-aggro that we also needed to make sure dealt with control in some way, and Fateful Absence is an interesting version of that. It's just like a really interesting little concept. Salad once is good day, Sean. Hope the ladder treats you well. Also, you need to try another big red burn deck with the new card, Ill-Tempered Loner. Yeah, let me look that up. Let me look up Ill-Tempered Loner. Oops, sorry, hit the microphone. Ill-Tempered Loner. And it's just a photo of me, and I'm like, oh, you fuck. Is dealt damage deals that much damage to any target. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, alright. I know this card. Yeah. I'm an ill-tempered loner. Ugh. No attacks. None at all. It is I, Jadar. Yar. Alright, now we have some choices. I think that probably the best choice right now appears to be... I think it's probably to get the Jadar. I think so. Shambling Ghast is a little bit of a problem. Especially because we want to get Toski Bear of Secrets down, but I think that if I play Adeline Resplendent Cathar first, we're okay. No. This is a Plains? Doesn't look like one. No. But yeah, no, I was absolutely appalled by the Kotick article from Wall Street Journal yesterday. Like, appalled. My verse! It's been vanished! Rats. I think it's actually okay for me to do this. And if my opponent... I want to get this Shambling Ghast out of the way, because I'd really love to play Toski. Nice! Oh, fantastic. Yeah, alright. Woo! Oh. I think the state of Standard Magic is really good right now. Really nice. Deadly Dispute to pick that off. Yep, seems totally fine. If you can have a car like Jadar be in standard lists, and I've seen Jadar in several lists, blue-black, mono-black, black-white, it's nice. Alright. So if I do this, this creates 2 attackers. And, oh, I miscounted my math. Alright, well, sucks to suck. Get some more water because I'm so thirsty. I'm just such a thirsty person. throat. Well, it looks like a whole collection of terrible things just got done happening. Rite of Oblivion. Oh my god. Oh no. I mean, probably this. I mean, probably this. Something like that. Fenagoose is down. Have you watched any Midnight Mass on Netflix? I haven't. Haven't watched any of that shit. But my wife went deep on Midnight Mass. Like, fucking deep on Midnight Mass. And I remember I would come out. I'd be like doing the show and I'd come out. Like what I just did now. I went out, got some water, came back in. You know, and we have like a 5-second hello in that moment. But I would just come out, and there would just be blood splattering all over the screen, and like my wife would be going, and I'd go, "Hey, how's it going?" And she'd go like, "Dude." So awesome, man. Did you watch it, Panagoose? I heard it was good. This game is happening slowly. I am so lazy today. I don't want to do nothing. For nobody, for nothing. I just don't want to do stuff. I think we actually have an acceptable run out here, right? If we can get a... Oh! Oh, absolutely fantastic. Alright, well... I almost just shot that thing. Because I do not know how to count. And do this. Pay up. All right, let's see if we can just smonk in for some damage. Smank. Oh, those coffee dregs are terrible. Exile? No, Toski. Oh, fuck. All right, this. Oh, I think we were completely screwed up. So let's see. What is it that this matchup demands?
I will cover the weak.
There's the zombie, so we're just gonna eat that damage. These little peckers are really obnoxious.
I will.
That's the best card we could have possibly gotten. Yeah. $26 health.
Aren't I the generous one?
Aren't I the generous one? Alright. Oh. Oh no. From my draft table to my constructed table. Ugh, gross. Block with the first striker. Bop. Dop by do bop. Ever a creature you control dies. Jeezy Louise. Vezrod. Shadowcat. My purple named pals. Alright, well. Let's just keep building the wallow stuff. Speaking of purple pals, has anyone watched Randy Feltface? The stand-up comic puppet? Oh, I've been fucking grinding I'm watching so much Randy Feltface, man.
Will be rewarded.
Oh, god damn, I love Randy Feltface. The bookshelf bit is amazing. It's so good. Space Pope trope to trope. Which is, of course, a brilliant reference to Space Ghost Coast to Coast. That's an amazing... that's the best idea I've seen in months. Space Pope trope to trope. Says the bookshelf bit is amazing. That is a good one. His Hemingway speech is amazing. Literally showed the wifo that yesterday, man. It was great. Space Ghost is a top-tier show. It really is good, isn't it, Bug9?
Aren't I generous?
I don't want anyone to have first strike ever. This is an obnoxious-looking control deck from Pocinho. I'm more of a Brack man myself. Yeah, Brack is an A-plus Aroni guy. And that giant mech named Thundercleats.
In exchange for
A Thundercleat. Alright, I believe that we have lost. Let's go ahead and take a dip out of this match. Oh, it's so nice to just have a sideboard interface that makes sense, doesn't it? View battlefield. I mean, they're pretty creature heavy. What do we think? I think Toski, Bearer of Secrets, is going to be a tough sell in this matchup. It's going to be a very tough sell due to the fact that they're going to have a ton of blockers, right? Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, is probably not really doing very much for us either. I think I do want the Sigardas. Actually, do I want Elite Spellbinders in this matchup? I'm trying to think about how much removal I actually want versus just, like, getting out of the way. What do we peel out of this puppy? I think for the same reason that Toski's not going to be very effective, I think the Join the Dances are not going to be very effective. So I think I do want my Elite Spell Pals in here. Part of me feels like the Portable Holes. Might be reasonable. Do I want the Thalias? I think I might, actually. It's weird, because it's like a control list, but it's a pretty creature-heavy control list. These might even be reasonable. Hang on like this. Achilles guy says, I'm super excited. I got offered a new job, and I start on the 1st of December. Hell yes, Achilles guy. Oh, that's terrific news. I watch. Yeah, I'm actually really curious about how to sideboard against this list. Because, I mean, this list, it is a control list. But it has a lot of value creatures, and a lot of creatures like this Skullport Merchant that are used for, like, excessive drawing. So I do this. This blocks here, this blocks here. Oh. Nice. See, I think I want things like Sigrid in here that just really kind of mess with their stuff. You know what I mean? Their stuff. Yeah, I think I need to be really careful about trying to put in removal in this matchup. Like, really careful. I think cutting Thalia's was actually good, because, I mean, this guy, Skullport Merchant, and the Outland guy...
Are you in a rap? My will cannot be denied.
Okay. This is first strike. This can just hit this, huh? Hamlet Vanguard is gross here. I'm gonna do just 2. If I did this third one, this would get blocked pretty easily. Actually, I am going to do this. I am fine with this, if it's a triple block, because I'll Fateful Absence it. Because this looks a little bit kind of all in on this thing. First strike, a 3-4, and a 3-1, and this lives. And before this is gets a chance to defend.
This round.
So that was good. That was a good way to clear the board out. Yeah, a 3-mana 7/7 with Ward is... It's a useful skill to have. My darling baby. I love you so much. Oh. Kiss me. Kiss me. Oh, you're going to chew. She's chewing. Check this out. You're not going to believe this, but this is water. I'm actually pretty pleased with our sideboarding Planaroni. School of Port Merchant. Okie dokie. Don't need to attack with... You know, I will attack with Sigrid. Because Sigrid being blocked by the Skullport Merchant is just, like, totally sensible. Popo Uncut says, Sean, you might have a slight mug hoarding problem. Ah, not anymore, Popo Uncut. We never have more than 2 mugs in this room. Ow. Ow. Anytime my cat starts doing stuff, I just stop moving. Because if I try to start moving, she adjusts to my moving. Yeah, but no, I used to just, like, literally just... This desk was, like, way longer, so I would just, like, put mugs behind the monitor and put mugs behind the monitor. But now my desk is actually very small. It literally supports exactly 1 monitor, 2 monitor, mic, mixer. That's it. Damn. Meat Hook Massacre is a good card, huh? Okay. Okay. Alright. Are you going up? No. Come here. There we go. And she does this thing where she just, like, lets her legs dangle down. Weirdly. My guy. No. Remember me? Okay, dude. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna show him I'm not afraid. Just gonna show him. Yeah, take that. Yeah, this is just like giving a little smack when he's coming out the door. Alright, my cat is rubbing her face on the audio mixer, so... If all of a sudden it gets real quiet in here, you'll know why. Yeah, I literally have camera. Here's monitor 1, monitor 2. I have, like, my monitors are on books, so I got the books there. And then I have a pen and pencil holder. I have another pen and pencil holder. I have 2 shot glasses because the my corner store, every time I would go there and buy soju, they started to recognize me because I'd basically go there on every Friday. I'd get remember me? Oh, that's fucking funny. Yeah, every time I would go there, they started to recognize me, so every like 2-3 times I go there, they're just like, give me another shot glass, and give me another shot glass, and give me another shot glass, and give me another shot glass. And we have like 13 of them now, so they're fucking all over the house. And I don't want to throw them away. I literally do not use them. I like, literally do not use them fucking at all. Alright, baby, here we go. And so they just sit around here. And then one of them fell into our disposal and got ground up and clogged our disposal. We were like, we really gotta stop accepting these things, man. Little cat drinking cups. No, the cat just goes over to the shot glass and knocks it over. Alright, we are literally as dead can be. I think this is an extremely challenging matchup for us. A creature-driven control list. Seems very, very tough, but that seems good. Okay. Where are the monitors on books? Do you just need to raise them up like a few small inches? Yeah. Because, like, I like to have my monitors lower than me. I don't like them up like this. I actually find it hard to focus if I'm, like, looking up like this. Like, I do all my thinking like this. I do a lot of good thinking, you know, like sort of looming over a desk like this. But I don't want them, like, too low, because then I'm just, like, tucking my chin in. It's a good-looking run out. Hurtful Initiate. Ravia says, I'm hard stuck, Diamond 3 and Standard Best of 1. Any advice? What list are you running, Ravia? Highly recommend Monitor Arms. I mean, I cannot tell a lie. That just literally sounds like a reasonable thing to do. So, by the way, I'm going to Luminarch Aspirant on yourself. You always want to Luminarch Aspirant on yourself, because then that way you can get the Hopeful Initiate boosted every single turn. Gas. No blocks. See how sick this is? Look at that. That's like super sick. If this guy blocks and creates a treasure token, I will probably not Brutal Cathar. Because if I did that, then my opponent would have enough mana to sack to a Deadly Dispute, and that just feels pretty terrible. You know, it'll have to be like some sort of multi-block. I think it's obvious what I'm doing here, which is like preparing the Toski. Crunchy93 says, do you plan to check out the Riot RPG at all? It has some pretty cool combat mechanics. I haven't actually seen much of it, Crunchy93. I have too many stupid things going on right now. There's too many things. Oh, this says remove 2 counters from among creatures you control, destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's so good. So I think my opponent's kind of stalling out. This is actually what I want to do this turn. This is what we want to do. Yeah, Shadow, we did miss 2 life. We did miss 2 life. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I think these zombie cards are just such incredible enablers. Archghoul of Thraben is just an insane card. So is Fellstinger, man. And then Jadar, in conjunction with all that, Eaten Alive. Oh my god, Exile effects in black. Who would have thought? Yeah, I think we're pretty hosed now. Game is going to be going on for quite some time. I'm not actually sure if running the green is good enough. A lot of our white removal cards, like Skyclave Apparitions, are not run, in favor of running some of these other cute cards, like our green hulking bear. I'm a decayed zombie, I die. I like the Selesnya ramp list more, if I'm being real. I feel dead. You know? I think I chill, and then I let the Lunarch Veteran die. That actually seems like a pretty sensible course of action. Replayed in the air. We actually might be able to win this. I'm gonna do this, and we'll play my last one, Lunarch Veteran. Or we'll pick off one of these, which I guess is fine. Dude, I just don't know how I deal with these guys. Oh my god. I should have blocked the Lunarch Veteran. I need to do that next turn. I need to get this thing to die. Because my opponent is stuck at 9. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Wait for your opponent to deck. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem unlikely. That's true. It does not seem that unlikely. Let's see here. So I do want the Lunarch Veteran to die, so we can get a flyer. I want to... I'll just eat these 2 and take the damage. Because that's a decayed zombie. My opponent's like, I will draw. Yeah, this Headless Rider combined with Jadar, Ghoulcaller, and Nephalia is like pretty sick. All right. Noble Wieners, it seems like you've played a lot of Mono Black today. I think this is like the third best of 3 we've played. I did it. All right. Ta-da! 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 Become huge! So now it's challenging for Longinus Spear to strike because we can heal for 12. And if my opponent swings with his 2-2, I'm going to double block with the Intrepid Adversaries, man. Oh my god, Vital Myth says, wow, how has it already been a year? I know, right? God! This is so annoying. Hi, Corwin. How are you? Hi. Really? Does this guy really have some death touch thing that I'm unfamiliar with? Oh, standard removal. Okay, well, we definitely lost. We are absolutely superlatively totally screwed. Let's see, 2021, and we met in 2004. Oh my god, Corwin, I've almost known you for 20 years. Oh, fucking gross. All right, we did indeed make you a mistake. He's gonna leave. All right. Sacred God favored. Bang bang. Toski, get out of there. And this might actually be it. This might just be the whole. I mean, we have 3 Kabira takedowns, which is good enough. Actually, these Thalias are probably as bad as it gets. I don't actually know how portable holes perform in this matchup, so I'm going to run them. Wow, right? Yeah, that's right, dude. Dude, Corwin. Since we're coming up on the 20-year anniversary of knowing each other, here's what I want to do. In 2024, I want to do a 20th year anniversary, and here's how it'll work. You and me and Tristan will all have a LAN party involving thick CRT monitors, 4x3. We'll all log on to some random defunct Korean server and watch you 6-gate someone on nostalgia. Not the emotion, the map. And when we're done, we'll all go to Clan X17 and act like idiots. How good is that, huh? How good is that? Well, all right. Exquisite. Yeah, it's pretty tight, huh? Pretty sick. Not all people can run the way I run. Game the way I game. Stingy says, hello, Day9. How are you on this wonderful day? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I am low energy. I am tired. Tired today. Oh, I'll play one of these and watch this. Boop. I like grasping things. I'm Longinus Spear. Hell yeah, Corwin. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Adeline, have my guy do this, and I'm going to swing. Because This produces a baby. Alright. Now, a double block is allowable. That's equivalent to a double block. That's totally fine. These both die. Champion of the Perished. I think this is okay because we have these to leverage the Adeline. I just want to make sure that my Adeline is well protected. Well protted. Shamble, shamble. Ugh. Take a damage, baby. You know, maybe it's actually more correct for me to be trying to stall instead of trying to apply pressure. I think that's maybe the error of that one turn. If I had just chilled a turn. Didn't really do very much. Yeah, I think I just needed to stall more. I think that's what I'm learning as well. Yeah. Yeah. I think I have makey'd a big mistakey. Sure. Ow. Alright, well, this is actually a pretty good card to get. This gives us a lot of long-term value. Yeah, I think that there is an error in how I'm running this. I think that certainly the mono white lists want to be trying to get as in the face of the opponent as humanly possible. I'm going to do this in this order. So that way, if I get another human next turn, I can go human, Hamlet Vanguard, and have a thick one. Yeah, I think I need to be just focused on building the board more with this list. Because with traditional white weenie, it's kind of like go, 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 and you just keep getting more powerful every single turn. Can I reset this one now? And I think that incidentally, sometimes I can smash through, but I shouldn't have that mindset. Alright, Katilda, 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 Katilda. Jofu says it's not white Aini, it's white weenie. That's really good. Yeah, I think that the error that I'm making in these games is I just simply need to be playing a little bit more like, oh, I can't do a clearly advantageous attack. Because, like, I did that attack in that last turn, and I was kind of on the fence about it, but I was like, no, this seems good. Then I can set myself up to XYZ, blah, 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 blah. I just think it was wrong. Wrong as can be. Wrong as the night is long. That's it! I built that board! Alright, so I'm going to assume my opponent is mono black, and I'm going to go roughly down the same path. Sacred God Favored. I'm going to go 2 and 1. Just a little bit of removal. Because if I stall, I can start smashing counters on things. I can start smashing counters on things. Yeah, I think I just need to be a little bit more comfortable with hanging out. There it is, Java Joe 101. We are a winning player. Rank up. This game is trivial for someone this powerful. Hey guys, at 1:30 on Friday, we have an unbelievably super secret project that I can't tell you what it is, but I want you to be here at 1:30. Alright, let's do the same thing. Alright. Here we go. So, oh my god, I think we're gonna get to do it. Let's join that dance. So it is. It's Orzhov. Vampire stuff. What day again? Friday. Friday PT. Alright. So, therefore, thusly, I believe that it is the case that if we do this, and then we do this, humans have add 1 mana of any color, so now I can do this, and I can take this. That's pretty good. It's pretty gosh darn good. It's in a whole ass way rather sick. So next turn we're gonna have 8 mana. 8. Blood Vial Purveyor, totally fine. Totally like a nothing deal. It's like not a problem. So we're just gonna do this, all right? Give me that blood. And then we're going to get a 5/5 with Ward 2. That seems pretty good. I can pump the Intrepid Adversary 2 times. Two times. Thirsty Blood Chief. So we're actually going to take 7 damage from that. Down to the 13th. Valentin, Bean of the Vlarm. Okay. So I will do this, just to get some of the healing underway. This is 14, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 4 would set us to 3. Auto pay. Auto pay. I think greed is good. Alright, I think it seems pretty good. Seems okay. So whenever 1 or more creatures power 2 or less enter the battlefield under your control. Right. So my opponent has not yet killed us, which is good. Now, will the Voldaren Bloodcaster do stuff to us? It's an interesting question. Ow. Okay. So if I swing with everything, you know, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to start trying to go a little deeper, see if we can just get something good here. Probably want to leave the green open. I don't need this hopeful initiate. really good. I should get one more of those. Okay. Seems like a good a swing as any. Alright, I think it seems like a sensible way to go about it. A variety of blockies. Sure. Cool. And... oh, no. I'm still correct. Yeah, because I was like, hey, if we had killed something... because right now you see that there's only... oh, they messed up. Okay, so which one of these has lifelink? It's just this one. So my opponent is actually permitting this damage through. So if I Kabira Takedown the lifelinker, it will no longer gain life, and then this 20 unblocked damage goes through. Yeah. Okay, so they have a lot of 2-mana creatures, like a lot of them. So we will certainly be wanting, and in creature matchups, we don't want this. In creature matchups, we don't really want this. So we're just going to get in our portable holes. We'll probably want our Secret God Favors. We'll probably want our Fateful Absence, and we'll probably not want Join the Dance. Probably not, right? Because we're a little bit more just blunt removal, high card quality focused, I think. But what would I cut in favor? You know, I'm actually going to put in the Join the Dances, and I'm going to remove these 2 Hopeful Initiates. I think that that's probably better. That probably seems better. Do we want to put in a Valorous Stance? I mean, the only thing that it really hits is the Blood Vial Purveyor. I think I'm content with this sideboarding plan. Bam! Solon says, Sean, am I wrong in thinking you'd have an easier time in Best of One as an aggro deck? I think the inversion of that is true. Control decks typically struggle in Best of One because control lists, by their very definition, are responsive lists. And if I'm trying to play and respond to what my opponent is doing, then naturally I have a more limited set of responses. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that if I have an aggro deck, I should bring it to a Best of One setting for greater success. If that makes sense. Triple Homicide with the aggressive name says the sweetest things. Hey, Sean, looking more rested and happy today. Glad to see it. I'd give myself about 10% more energy than yesterday. Certainly doing better, but still not doing great. I just kind of need a weekend. It's kind of where I'm at, Triple Homicide, so I'm delighted to be playing Magic today because, frankly, it just requires more spotty focus. Let's go ahead and play Katilda Prime. Burp, burp. And let's smash down our portable hole. So then I just chill. No. So this is whenever Voldaren or another creature dies, make a blood token. So this means that we can effectively swing kind of uncontested. be okay. I am a little concerned about the Welcoming Vampire. Because this just makes baby creatures turn into card advantage. Which I do not like. OMG, it's Jason says, hey Sean, serious question. Would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers? I want my hands to stay the same. So I would say do whatever you want to my toes. Like, fingers for toes, I think, is clearly the answer. Although I would stub my fingers all the time. And I wouldn't like that one bit. What are your words? It's just a +1/+1. It is just our lord. Yeah, I think that's it. I probably would fall over a lot, but that's fine. I would just immediately, like, get, like, one of those, like, little mobile scooters and just drive it around my home easily. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just like an easy question, Jason. It's just, like, it's trivially easy. It's like, do you want to ruin the favorite thing in as a hobby, which is playing video games? Do you want to ruin that, or do you want to just have more fingers? I'm like, I'll put fingers on my forehead. Just literally have a bunch of fingers coming out of my forehead. So that way, whenever something stupid's happening, I can just, like, palm in the air on my forehead. Just, what the fuck? Ah, yes. Oh. I want my biggest threat to be something that if they kill, it just... You know, I actually just don't want the double block to be a thing. I'm gonna keep waiting. Because if this blocks, it just becomes this token maker. I don't really want that. Oh, right. Those things. But Mrs. Dear Sean, how do you type so well with toes for fingers? Oh my god, dude. Dude, Corwin, okay, I'm gonna completely disregard what you just said to me. Look, imagine, okay, hold on, just hear me out. Imagine if you could just get a keyboard and you could just lean back like this. I'm just leaning back and, like, my finger toes are just typing away. That would be so sick. Because then I could just, like, eat Cheetos and, like, have a conversation with someone, you know? I could play with my... Dude, let me tell you, that would be so incredible. Ugh, that would be unbelievably sick. Ugh. This Cathar is absolutely brutal. Yeah, Goro could already do that. Yeah, man. Goro Gaming, baby. Gimme Edgar. Okay. So my opponent... Can he deal much damage? So now we have a 6/4 lifelonker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's tapping things. Things are going sideways. Oh, my verse has been vanished. He boomed me. Hit this one first. Well, this turn didn't really pan out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. Neither does, well, let's be honest, anything in life. It's so dark. Oh my god. Why is this in exile? Fuck. Oh no. Oh no.
I bring my own army.
Dude, I think this Bloodbath Summoner is, like, really good. It just turns your blood into bats. Once your opponent's chucking them away. Alright, hit me, hit me. Well. Here comes the smacker. Alright, Santa Sean is coming to town. Swinging with these two. Oh, yeah. Bloodbath Summoner summons bats made out of blood. You got it, Karaki42. Anagrams says, what do you think about the 4-mana green sorcery that says put all lands from your graveyard onto the battlefield tapped? I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. It's time to make a 3-color landfall list, you know what I mean?
Think about Innistrad. My will, you deal with this annoyance.
You deal with this annoyance. I didn't even know this was a thing. Time to just make a giant mill my whole deck list and just put land out there. I don't know if there's any good black landfall cards. Alright, so I am dead as shit. Alright. What about it? This one. This one. You. Militant Humors has gifted us 5 Militant Humors. Good to see a Militant Humors. And I assume that by humors you mean as in like the antiquated medical ideals. Well, I'm very concerned about Chastity's humors. We'll have to ensure that Chastity Guttleson has her blood let, lest the humors overtake her with madness.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
Militant Humor says, what do you think is the most obscure creature type to base a deck around? Elks. Now, unfortunately, Militant Humors, due to the fact that Oko, the card that was truly Broko, was tragically so elk-driven and elk-based. Potable hole. It appears that I have died. I just want to be a deck that burned down the house. I think we are well equipped to take a dump on Vicious. Woohoo! Is there a squirrel creature type? Oh, there is Surrender, and there's a lot of squirrels printed. I love your glass beer mug thing. Yeah, I got it at IKEA. Me and Purge have the same one. Palm says, is there any decent Hydra decks? Yeah, Hydra is actually considered one of the most common and expected to be common cards out there. Yeah, I think, hold on, let me go to creature types, MTG, creature type, and then there is the just look up creature type scale, Beeble scale, that's what it is. The Beeble scale is a ranking by Mark Rosewater of the likelihood that a given creature type will be reprinted in future standard legal sets. Types are ranked from 1, very likely, to 10, very unlikely. Okay, so then let's do this. Get out our Intrepid Pal and begin to perform everyone's favorite song, Bop. Okay, so The most frequent on the Beeble scale are Angel, Demon, Dragon, Elemental, Elf, Goblin, Human, Hydra, Merfolk, Sphinx, Vampire, and Zombie. Okay, Vampire Social Light is gonna need to get the fuck out of here, huh? But I think not before applying a little bit of pain here. That's actually fine. This trade is very likely. Although it doesn't really matter very much. And then the twos are Cat, Goat, Horror, Horse, Treefolk, and Wall. And if you go down to like 10... No, 10, no one's even heard of these. Let's go to the 8. Spell Shaper, Noggle, Nephilim, Myrrh, Moonfolk, Homerid, Cephalid, Brushwag. You know, it's like you read those and you're like, Voldaren Bloodpal. No, I think it's just good to keep the pressure up, right? Like, we're continuing to widen. And, you know, I just think that it's a really strong indicator of how intelligent... I mean, I've talked about this probably 1 million times, that I think that the Magic the Gathering design team is the best multiplayer design team in the history of gaming. They're so smart about just incorporating rich, deep resonance in everything. And if you look at those creature types, these are some of the most classic creatures in just media. What format are we playing? Standard, Path, Zuzu. I'm a big fan of big vials of blood. I'm a purveyor. Alright, well. I'm gonna do this, because this one has Vigilance. So this will pop out. The Victus Games! I'm doing okay. I mean, I like streaming, so streaming, that's pretty fun. It's pretty good. It's like okay. It's like alright. It's like a thing I'm doing. It's like what I'm up to. It's what I'm down with. But I kind of want, like, a lot of time off to just, like, not do, like, basically any essentially thing is where I'm at. I just, like, if there's stuff, I, like, don't want to do stuff. Let's go ahead and... Let's dunk Valentin. So if I swing like this, Victus says, take a few weeks off for the holidays then. I actually am strongly considering going for a 3-week break. I'm thinking of it. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of, just taking 3 weeks off because, as many of you know, I don't take holidays off. I kind of pack all my time off in chunks. Like, you know, it's Thanksgiving next week. I ain't taking Thanksgiving break. I'm streaming all Thanksgiving long, baby. Alright. Let's see, we're up against Black-White so far. Black-White. Professor of Symbology. See the Mystic promo I got? Yeah, you were playing Mono Red Goblins. I saw you. Don't think you're not getting stalked by me. Congrats, Vivictus. Still good at Magic? Oh, you know, Vivictus. I love that you're running Mono Red Goblins in this meta. Like, I really love that. I haven't even looked at what a Goblins list is like. I've had a lot of fun with that. So this is pretty bad for us, I reckon. Oh, this is not the card that I wanted to play at all. I was trying to play this one. Shit! Oh my god! Dude! Alright, so this is the Orzhov control list. The Reign of Sin gifted us 5. Howdy, 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 howdy. Thanks, Reign of Sin. How are you doing on this fine Wednesday? You know what? Let's just pretend that nothing happened. Let's just do this. And I'm going to go ahead and actually get the Shambling Ghast, which looks kind of like a bizarre one to get. But it allows me to start puncturing in. Good lord, Mockthal sneaking in with 5. Happy Wednesday to you, Mockthal. You all have been sweet and generous as hell with the gifted subs today. My god. Oh my god. Fuck. It's me, Edgar. Shamble gamble. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to do this. It's a 5-5 now. Day 9 figures it out. I'm just going to Luminarch and start buffing the other Hamlet Vanguard. Not going to swing because we don't want to lose the Luminarch to a Shambling Ghast. Versus Vanishing. Wouldn't have been a 7-7 if you played that first? Yeah. And the reason we did it in that order is because I played intending to, on my opponent's turn, play the Kabira Takedown, but then I played and went, actually, no, I think I do want to play the Luminarch Aspirant. So that was the reason. Fucking hell, man. And as it turns out, I wish I'd have done it. Meathook Massacre is so good in these frickin' Orzhov control lists. Jesus. And I think we're just outright dead. I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. We made too many mistakes anyways. You know, so I'm gonna try some stuff. I'm gonna try some stuff here. Toski is terrible. Thalia is terrible in this. But actually, I'm gonna try to put in the Portable Holes and the Fateful Absences. I don't know about the Cichrids. I'm not even sure if these Adelines are that great here. I think probably pulling this out in favor of these is maybe more correct. Oh, don't start with me. Yeah, just come here. I'll pat you. I want to go outside. I want to live in the bushes. But then still get patted all the time. Aww. Cat is so spoiled. I'll process. I'd go for Toski, if only for the Invulnerable. Well, they have the Shambling Ghast, which can give -1/-1 to any nerd. And then they also have the Meathook Massacre. They have enough ways to -1/-1. That's one of the reasons, but I think a reason that I've found historically that hurts me badly in all ways, shapes, and forms, is that if they have a lot of creatures, it really neuters the ability for Toski to do much of anything. Lettuce is who doesn't want that life. Well, I don't want this life for my cat, because I do not think that she is intelligent enough to not die in the wild. Oh, this is every type, right? This is... yeah. Alright, so we make yet another mistakey. Alright. Sometimes your opponent doesn't play cards. Uh-oh. It's okay. It's an okay hand. It's not incredible. think the Lunarch Veterans are the ones that I need to get out. Yeah, these ones actually seem a little too passive for what we're trying to do here. They put in some bigger dudes. All right. Share bear. Share bear. Share bear. Come here. Come here. No. Come here. Dude, this cat and I have a way of communicating. She literally wants to go outside. By the way, this cat loves walking in the hallway. Like, she is all about it, man. I think it's probably more correct for me to do this. It's more correct for me to do this. I think I want to keep stacking on one. Actually, I don't know. Meathook Massacre really ruins it for me. More environmental sciences. Necrotic fumes, huh? Interesting. You hear that little cat, man? Oh my god. Alright, let's just keep stacking up these pups. I got nothing else to do with my mana. Hey, have a good day, Bevictus. GG. Hey, are there any games coming out in the next 2 months that are interesting at all?
You could have such power.
Lol.
But we will slay our enemies.
Oh my god. What, do we have 2 Sega Saturns? Yeah, Elden Ring is maybe the only one I'm really excited about. Get in there. This is a Lunarch Veteran only. Good on. Lots of stuff coming out early next year. It's basically Elden Ring is the only one. I know Halo Infinite, there's some people excited about that. Look what we're doing with 2 mana. This is incredible. Alright, so my, Did your pal Dawnhart not share that this was a possibility? Anyways, Okay, let me just come back to ask about the games. Let's see. Total War Warhammer 3 is sometime next year. Is February. Oh, that's gonna be rad. Meow, Father. Might as well play this now. Just to show him who the boss is. Wait. Why did I do that? What am I doing? My stupid brain, man. Something broke in my brain while I was trying to sort through this this text, and this conversation about games. My brain just broke.
You reek with terror.
Sure.
Exquisite. I will cull the weak.
We're going away. We're moving over here now. We're moving. There you go. I will pat you if you come over here. I will not pat you if you scream. Oh, we're happy, huh? Those burns. Alright. What the Alright, I literally can't believe I screwed that shit up that badly. I mean, that's like a heinous, terrible mistake, man. Fuck. Alright, let's see here. Probably gonna go Lunarch. Probably. What a terrible mistake. It's brain melting. Awful mistake. Alright, let's get some of these veterans down. Intrepid Adversary. I'll want to do eventually. These are no longer humans, they're spirits.
Good minions are loyal.
So let me tell you about the text exchange I'm having right now. My brother is looking through the old storage because my mom has like several boxes labeled boys. Not because she has children stuffed into cardboard boxes, but because she calls me and Nick her boys, and it's all of our stuff.
My power is for annihilation.
Annihilation commencing. Do I just do this now? I think I do this and then I just chill. So my brother is sifting through some of it, and he just sent me a photo of our old Sega Saturn. But I have our old Sega Saturn, so I don't know where the hell this second Sega Saturn came from. It's astounding. I'm really hoping that he gets some good stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. Your mom has another family, says JP Feinberg. You know, it's so funny, because Nick and I played the Sega Saturn a ton as kids. And when I was hanging out with him, I was like, dude, what are the best Sega Saturn games ever? What are, like, the best ones? And we list off a few, and then we kind of realized that there's basically, like, 5. There's actually, like, not that many good Sega Saturn games. Sheriff. No, absolutely not. I love you. No, not. I'm not gonna go out there. No. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's all terrible. It's all bad. It's all so terrible. Alright. Hey, we get auto pay. Perfect. Yeah, there's just like... let's see. If I swing with a 4-4, nothing good comes out. It says Death Touch. Yeah, there's Panzer Dragoon Saga, Guardian Heroes, Saturn Bomberman, and Shining Force 3. And that's about it. That's about it. But we played so many Sega Saturn games. That was like our console, man. Oh, my name is Sean, and I'm about to get Meat Hook massacred. So what I should do is... we should block as much as we can. And it's gonna be like, Meat Hook massacre. Doing.
A gift I will. Subservience will be rewarded.
I know it. My God, I knew it was going down. Bada 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 bada. Heal, 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 heal.
Get what I want.
I will get what I want. What is this guy's -8? Whenever an opponent's dealt damage by one or more creatures, if that player lost less than a life this turn, they lose life equal to the difference. Ooh, baby.
My children will take care of you.
I might have to go get Britt in a sec. This cat is going insane. Oh, father! Oh! Yeah, the Dreamcast was also a great console. I played so much fucking Soul Calibur. Alright, I'm getting the wifo, man. This is ridiculous. Cat, must be silenced.
I bring my own army.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
Sure, get back. Alright. There. We did it. We did it. Alright. It appears that I got Infernally Grasped. That's not good. So, I'm just going to play the Lunarch Veteran, play the Vanguard, and we're going to chill. Yes. This is where Sean doesn't come back and we just have the cat streaming from now on. Yeah, she's just like freaking out. I had to summon Britt to take care of Sheriff. Because no amount of petting is ever enough. So it looks like we're pretty dead, and I'm probably just going to switch to the other list. I'm not a big fan of this list. I think that we were making a lot of errors in our first games, but I don't think it changes the fact that I just don't like how this list plays out. I'm not even that sure it's very strong.